Well, if you have something to talk about, you might as well talk about the new Slender Man movie. The new Slender Man movie came out, and boy, was I disappointed. Coming from a person who used to be part of the creepypasta community, which got so over satire to a point where it's no longer fun, that the creepypasta community is just an old fad fading away. You look back and realize, oh wow, that was a humongous emo phase I just literally went through. Now I'm more older and more professional, and I see all these people around still part of the community. Either they're going through an emo phase or a phase that they're so depressed to the point where they had to write horror stories about it or something. Why did Hollywood make this mess? I had literally had to ask myself. There was literally no point of making a Slender Man movie, to actually be honest. Why even make it in the first place? Why? Just why? It's like Hollywood is just unoriginal now. It's like they have nothing else to give us. Since Sony keeps digging a hole for itself to every bad movie it makes, I think Hollywood is getting so lazy to the point where they have to go to the internet and get ideas off of it. And get an idea from a video game character or a story or fan fiction character that's not even a book or anything. They, like, Hollywood had to literally refer to something that was created from the internet itself just to make a movie. That is so sad in so many ways that I don't even know what to actually call that. Hollywood literally had to refer to go to the internet to get ideas. Why? Out of all topics that these Hollywood people picked, the Slender Man. Why Slender Man? Out of everything that's on the internet, they pick Slender Man. Slender Man is not even a topic that no one talks about anymore. Why even pick him? Why pick him at all? Why not make a movie for him when he was still in his prime? Why not make a movie for him when people still cared about it or stuff? I thought this movie was going to be based around that incident with the murder that the with the Slender Man murder in real life, but this movie has literally nothing to do with that. I thought they was going to hint at that or something, but no, there was nothing. This movie is not even about Slender Man himself. This movie doesn't even understand who or what Slender Man is. It's just your average Hollywood scary movie, your average Hollywood scary movie plot. All they did was take the Slender Man name, and that's it. You barely see Slender Man in the freaking movie himself. Like, he's not even in the movie all the time, and I'm not even sure it's Slender Man. They just did their Hollywood charm and just make a weird monster that's supposed to represent Slender Man, but in reality, it's not even close to Slender Man. Where's his suit? Where's his tie? Why Slender Man can't teleport? Why does he have no tentacles? Where are the papers? What does any of this has to do with Slender Man at all? The lore for this Slender Man movie doesn't even make sense. It's just your average Hollywood horror movie cliche. Just write a lot of plot twists in a hat and just go around the room and see who has to pick up the best idea and then make a movie out of that. That's all they did. This is not even a Slender Man movie. It's technically the Rings movie, but with Slender Man in it. It's like the Rings movie, but with a little bit more futuristic and modern tone to it. That since we like more technology, it kind of goes to the way, oh, what if the ring was like this? But instead of calling it the ring, they call it Slender Man, which was no point. While watching this movie, I was like, oh wow, this plot kind of reminds me of the ring. A bunch of random idiots go online, find a cursed video, and the cursed weird creature discovers who or what watches the video and tries to kill them. It's no 7 days bullcrap, it just gets straight to the point. Slenderman, they gave Slenderman some new abilities, apparently. They couldn't use his crazy, scary abilities that he already had, so they had to make him a new one. Apparently, Slenderman can create hallucinations. This is one of his powers, but they use it to the point where, oh, this is the only thing he can do right next to killing to us. I thought Slenderman was going to create a proxy because that's what he does most time for time. Just the killer is one of Slenderman's proxies. If you guys don't know what a proxy is, Slenderman creates either hypnotize or twist the person's minds to the point where they become something else, and they become proxies. These proxies are either have their own minds or follow Slenderman. You can say Laughing Jack is a proxy. If the killer is a proxy. Masky is a proxy. Why the fuck do I know all these names? Fuck's sake. This is a real thing, apparently. This is a real movie. Hollywood is really getting the unoriginal. Getting really unoriginal. Why did I watch this movie? I could have just watched any other movie. And that's what I did. I watched Deadpool 2 after that. It was like way more worth it than this piece of shit. There was no point in me watch it. My friends convinced me to go watch it. Wasted my money. I want my money back. This movie was awful. I just don't understand why this movie even exists. What was the point of even creating a Slender Man movie? Like, why? We're like in 2018. Slender Man was like popular back in the early 2000s. We're like so ahead in the future. Now's the perfect time to talk about Slender Man. Not why he was in his prime or during that murder case that actually happened. No, let's talk about him. No one else is talking about him. The only people I think that actually watched this movie are the people who actually were in the community of the creepypasta. That's it. Those are the only people who probably would watch this movie. Creepypasta community people. Or people who just love watching horror movies in general. Well, those people got a kick out of this. Not me. I was bored. It's the same average Hollywood bullcrap. It's like Hollywood is so unoriginal with its horror movies. I can't barely call this a horror movie. I can't barely call any good horror movie throughout these past years a horror movie. It's just a bunch of jump scares. I guess we're never ever gonna get a good horror movie. So I might as well just go on a long, tedious ride with everybody else. Fucking hell. I don't. This is stupid. Watching this Slender Man movie just made me think, what the freak am I doing with my life? I actually wasted my younger life based around this asshole. And now here he is on the big screen. Was it worth it? Nope. I wish I would had a time machine, go back in time, and punch my younger self. Maybe I should have read more DC comics. That way I'll be a lot more angry with DC with today's time for wasting my freaking money and my time. I don't even know why people would watch this. The episode comic. It's not even a good horror movie. It's just your everyday average horror movie. A person with like no money or skills can make exactly the same movie and he still make a profit out of it. I mean they can, but it's so stupid. The worst part is Hollywood could just make any horror movie based off of this random cliches. They can make any horror movie. Any horror movie. It doesn't matter what it is, they can just make it. The only reason why Hollywood made this is because Slenderman's a popular name and is already well known on the internet. And since it's a well known character, it makes money more faster. That's literally the only reason why Hollywood did this. To get an easy, quick buck. Let's use an already well-known franchise, popular, useful character that's already known on the internet. The best money-making decision we ever came up with. You could tell this movie was way too not unoriginal. Just from the fucking first 10 minutes. They just instantly used a cliche. Oh, a bunch of random kids find a certain weird, disturbing thing, like a book, or a notebook, board game, a computer. They found out due to a bunch of random people talking about it, and they had to go find this, if this thing's real or not. And it turns out to be real, but now they're being haunted by whatever creatures was possessing these things. And now they're dying left and right. And there's nothing stopping this creature. The kids try to tell their parents, but no one believes them because nobody has actually seen this creature. It's like the Bye Bye Map all over again, but even more stupider. Much more stupider. These characters could have had a normal life. All they had to do is not go hunt and find if this is real or not. It's like your easy teenage trope that they have to use in a horror movie just so they can make a plot based around. That's all they did. These kids could have had a way more normal life than this. And like, it was to the point where I think they actually made a robot chicken episode about it. And it was funny. Very funny. Fucking hell. I'm wasting my money on this. Do I recommend watching this? No. You should not waste your money. You can laugh at this movie. That's what I did. This movie was so fucking stupid that I actually laughed. My friend just slapped next to me because he found it too boring to watch. Going to a movie theater, I could just wait for this thing on Blu-ray, DVD. I wasted my time and money. I recommend you guys go watch Deadpool 2. It's a way better movie. Much more worth your time. This movie was god awful. I got better videos to make. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.